Welcome back to Dario Outdoors YouTube channel. Today I'm hiking into the forest here and I'm going to build a little shelter. I think you can see what I'm starting to go for here. Because we have this natural bowl shape right here, I'm just going to lay a bunch of logs across the top to build the roof, and then I'll lay a couple diagonal that way to block the rest of the wind. But it's getting hot, so I'm gonna take my hoodie off. I don't want to get too sweaty or else I'm gonna be really cold tonight. So I'm just on the lookout for trees like this. This one's probably a little too big to be carrying, but that one might work. Now that I got a good handful of logs running across, I'm gonna try to spread them out a little bit. All right, we're just gonna keep doing that until we have the whole thing covered. All right, I'm gonna crawl up in there, see how cozy it's looking for the night. Well, it's not going to keep any rain out. As you can see, it's still got a lot of holes in it. I need to make like a door of some sort. Okay, with the final door right here, this big boy, I think we're just about all built. I don't think it's enough to keep the elements out, but hopefully it'll keep the wind off of me, and that should be enough to keep me warm throughout the night. Even though the shelter is pretty nice, I do not think I can survive the night in this thing. The storm is coming in right now. It's currently 25 degrees, and I think it's going to probably get down to around 15 tonight, and with the potential for snow or rain. And honestly, you know, I love you guys, but I am not going to freeze to death for this channel. At least not yet. At least let me get some better gear before I try this again. I think I'm bailing. I'm going to sleep in my car. Even 12, 16 degrees in my car, I think is pushing it. So I'm packing up. I'm going to hike back out of here. I don't think I can survive the night in this thing. I would give it a try if I was allowed to have a fire. But there's currently a fire ban here. Hey, we made it back to the car. Now I just need to find somewhere to set up that's flat, because this is very not flat. So that hopefully my bed can be flat. Officially made it back to the car and unpacked everything. It doesn't feel as cold now that I'm a lot more bundled up, but whew, I'm not looking forward to tonight. On a walk right now, look what I found, some bones. I can't tell what this is though. That looks like an eye. Could be. I don't know. I think we're going to have to do a murder mystery part 2. Leave a comment if you've seen the first one. This one's clearly going to be a lot harder. See if I can't figure it out though. Eye hole, nose hole maybe? But there's no jaw or anything. I don't know. I'll look around and see if I can find more bones. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Do you see more deer rubs on aspens because they prefer to rub on aspens? Or do you see more deer rubs on aspens solely because you can see them easier on aspens? Drop a comment what your guess is. I'll reveal the answer in a second. Okay, we found our next clue. I have no idea if this is the same animal. This is probably 100 yards or 300 feet from the last couple bones. But this one was partially buried right there. Another bone. That is definitely a big animal. Is that a hip bone? Some sort of leg bone. I'm setting the bed up. Got everything. Sleeping bag. Getting all my chargers ready. This is my tire pressure gauge, but it has temperatures on them, and it is currently 25 degrees outside. It's like 8 o'clock, so I probably would have died if I did not sleep in the car. I mean, I don't know, I guess we'll never know, but it's gonna get like really cold tonight. It feels like 14, and I'm sure it's just gonna keep getting worse. So, I mean, I'm glad I'm in here. To be completely honest with you, the goal for this today, really, I came up here to build an igloo and then sleep in it. And I got up here and there's no snow. So you may say, oh, your tree fort would have been warmer than an igloo, but it wouldn't have been, because igloos stay about 32 degrees and out there is a lot colder than 32. Okay guys, it's now almost 4 a.m. I updated the temperatures on these. I mean, you just have to turn it on and then it updates. It's about 14 degrees outside. And then if you look, I had to throw these on the windows before I went to bed because it was getting so cold in here. But see how they're getting, the condensation is freezing. So they get these little frost patterns on here. I hope you can see that. But anyway, I mean, it's not too cold in here yet, but that means it's updated. Yeah, so we got 18, 16, 14, 14 on the temperatures. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to bed. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update while I was up. Alright, good morning. I didn't freeze to death, but it was really cold last night. There's a lot of times where I was like, you know, cuddling together to just try to keep all my warmth in this sleeping bag, like fully zipped up. I mean, it was chilly. I have no idea what I was thinking. Like I was gonna be able to sleep outside. I would have died. Oh my god. I was freezing last night in the car, built out. And then that is saying our temperature just updated. It's 23 degrees outside. I'm gonna go pretty much take down camp and get out of here. So I just took a couple sips out of my Yeti water bottle, and it was super cold. And I was like, man, if the Yeti, the insulated water bottle is cold, I bet you the Camelback is pretty cold. Or not the Camelback, the Nalgene. You guys see that? There's ice. It's iced over. In case you're wondering how cold it was in here last night, it was pretty cold. Okay, we are all packed up. I had fun. It was pretty cold, but I like to push the limit a little bit just to know where I sit in car camping or even in any camping. And that was probably pushing the limit for at least the setup I had. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. It's free to you. I'm gonna try to do a video a week. If you haven't already checked out my last couple of videos, they were really good.